Good evening, everyone. This is Rosita Cooper, aka Miss Sip with Sip on Radio and Living Your Dreams with Rosita reality show. And today on Living Your Dreams with Rosita, I have gospel singer IVA Foster. You do not want to miss this because you know I am not going to allow her to be on my show without sharing that beautiful voice that she has with my audience. So y'all stay tuned. Coming up next on Living Your Dreams with Rosita. Hi everyone, this is your girl Rosita, aka Miss Sip with Sip on Radio and Living Your Dreams with Rosita reality show. And today we are on Living Your Dreams with Rosita, and I have gospel singer IVA Foster here with me. How are you today?
I'm doing good, thank you.
That is so awesome. Okay, now I heard your songs. And you have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
And I love the song.
Thank you.
I mean,
Appreciate
it's
that.
so much anointing in the song and stuff. And that's what I'm going to get her to sing today, y'all. She's not coming on here without singing. I just want to say that, okay? Okay, so you are on tour right now.
Yes.
Okay, so tell people about that.
Wow, okay, so I just left the great city of Detroit, Michigan, and next week I will be heading to London. So we're going to be doing a Gospel Explosion Summit there. I am super excited about that.
Oh, I'm excited for you
Yes.
because the thing is about people following their dreams. You know, it is so amazing to hear their testimonies from where the idea originated from. You know what I'm saying? To where they are at that moment. So I want you to tell me a testimonial part for us. You can go all the way back to childhood if you want to. This is your time right here. So what made you do what you do, but at the same time, tell us some things that you went through, some struggles, and how you got past it, you know, doing what you're doing.
Well, you know, it started out with me as a little girl. My grandfather, we call him Pawpaw, and he always spoke to my spirit. He always told me that I was going to be a singer as a little girl. Like, he saw that gift.
Yes.
And so, you know, of course, when I grew up, I started like doing writing the little R&B stuff. You know, I thought I was pretty good. You know? But it started with that, and then I realized, you know, like, wow, music is like medicine to the soul. Like, it could put you in any type of mood. You can be down, listen to the right song, it lifts your spirit. I mean, it can do whatever, you know, you want it to do in your spirit. So I started writing like my feelings, because as a child, you know, you kind of go through. It was 8 of us growing up. I'm the middle child, so you know, the middle child, we always feeling like, you know, we kind of left out. We're like, you know, forgotten about.
The oldest child going somewhere, the youngest too young to go anywhere.
Yeah, and you right there. You just sit right there. So, but you know, that was a struggle for me growing up, because I kind of felt like, man, like I'm left, like nobody notices me, or I'm always looking for this love, you know, that I'm thinking I need. And so I would just always write my feelings out and stuff like that. And so fast forwarding on, you know, when I did give my life to the Lord, I utilized that gift. You know, I said, wow, because I know I can reach some people, you know, that have possibly gone through the same things that I did.
Exactly.
And man, that's exactly what it's done.
Exactly, because like my dad said, you know, what comes from the heart touches the heart.
That's right.
So when God gives you a gift and you're using it, it could be for any gift, you know, not just singing, you know, dancing or whatever. You know, if you do it from the heart, somebody else is going to feel that. It's going to always touch somebody, you know, and that's what you're doing. You're touching people all over the world, because like I said, I heard that song. I was like, oh, wow. It's a beautiful voice. And I grew up around gospel singers and stuff, and I'm like, okay, this is anointing. You can tell a singer and a singer. You know what I'm saying? So you're a singer with the anointing, you know. So, and that is so awesome. Okay, so do you have any kids?
I do. I have 4.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, 2 boys, 2 girls. They're all grown, praise God. I have grandbabies as well. So,
nice.
But yeah, it was I started out very young, a young mother at 17. So, you know, that path right there was just, you know, I was going down just a dark path. You know, I'm just glad that, you know, God's grace, you know, it got, you know, it grabbed me in time, in the nick of time. And so that's why I have such a passion for like young people women, you know,
That is so awesome.
we go through so much, you know,
Yes,
and it's like,
yes,
man, if we
yes.
can just be helpers one to another, you know, lift the next person up. So that's what I, you know, utilize my gift for. So, you know, and it's going to reach who it needs to reach.
Exactly.
I believe that.
Exactly. Because God going to make room for your gift because
Yes.
He gave it to you for you to do what you're doing.
That's right. That's
You know, and it's all about being obedient. Because a lot of people have gifts that basically they scared to step out on faith to do what they actually is called to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's good that you're being obedient because you're helping to speak and teach and reach the people that God intended for you to reach.
Yeah.
You know, so any of your kids, do they do music?
They dabbled in it, you know,
Okay.
but none of them sing. They can sing, they choose not to. They were like, no, this is not my thing, Mom. This is yours. Because I was like, you know, y'all could be my background singers. Because when they were younger, that's all they did. They just sang with the CDs, sang with the tapes. Didn't matter what was playing. They knew all the songs.
Yeah.
But when they got a, you know, age, they were like, no, we're not doing this.
Well, I'm pretty sure if you called them one day and like, look, I need you, you know.
They
like,
probably would.
Yeah,
They
I'm
probably
pretty sure
would.
they would.
Yeah.
You know.
They're doing their own little thing now, but you know, they would be there for the mom.
Okay, so you're married.
I am.
Okay, your husband is your manager.
He is.
Oh, how
Yes.
awesome is that?
Crazy. It's crazy because when we met, you know, we were introduced because of the music and
Yes.
stuff. And so when he heard, he had sent him a song and he didn't believe that was me. He was like, play something else, you know. And he was like, is that you? And I was like, yeah. He was like, sing it right now. I was like, right now? Yeah, because he wanted to make sure I wasn't a Milli Vanilli or anything. But we, you know, we just developed a great friendship through that and stuff. And so, the course of a couple of years, you know, God just kind of drew us together, and we ended up marrying about 2.5 years later.
See, that's something that I always wanted. I always wanted the business guy to where I could do my thing and hey, call him.
Yeah, that works. But we clash a lot too. So we both very strong personalities.
Yeah.
So, but you know, I appreciate him because, you know, he keeps everything grounded. I'm a very, you know, I'm ministry. I've been doing ministry for several years. So to step out into the professional arena is a little different, you know, the business side of it. So I'll let him handle that, and then I just
he's
want
going to
to
make sure you're okay.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
You know, he's going to make sure that you're taken care of.
That's right.
You know, so that's a very good part of it.
Yeah,
because a lot of managers and stuff, you know, they say, I got you, but at the same time, you like, I've been trying to call you for a week. Where are you? You know, so when you got somebody that's there, you know, completely, that is so awesome.
Yeah, it's a blessing. I'm grateful for it. I really am. I'm like, Lord, I don't know. I didn't see that one coming. We have both been married before, and we were like, we're not doing this again. Yeah. And so, so just to be able to say, you know, I'm married again into somebody that, you know, he's my best friend. And it's a, you know, it's a blessing. I'm happy.
Okay, so out of all of your songs that you have written, what is your favorite song?
I think my favorite, you know, because it's in seasons, you know, it depends on what I'm going through at the moment. But I think overall, I haven't released this song yet, but I may sing it today. It's called Working For You Good.
Yes.
And that song still ministers to me because you never know the things that you go through in life. Sometimes you feel like it's just going to break you. You know, I don't even know how I ended up in this situation. I don't know. But it's like everything that we go through, God has a purpose for it, you know?
Right.
And so if I can just minister that to the next person, because that still ministers to me. Like everything that you go through is working for you good. You know, God's going to get the glory in the end. Like it's not going to break you. It may feel like it at the moment, but it's not going to break you. God got you. And he's going to cause that thing to work for your good. You know, so,
and everything that you go through is for your testimony.
It is. Yeah.
You know, when you're in the ministry, because music is a ministry as well. Yeah. So when you're into the ministry, you have to actually go through something.
Yes.
To be able to talk about it, to be able to write about it and sing about it and do it from the heart.
That's right.
So it can touch other hearts.
That's right. Yeah, because I was always the type of person, you know, you can't tell me anything if you hadn't gone through.
Yeah.
I want to know what you've been through in order for you to help me. So, because people, you know, they're always giving advice and everything, but I want to know, you know, did you walk this path? You know, how did you know how to get past? So, with me, you know, and I hate them like, Lord, you know, you don't have to take me through nothing else. I think I can use what you already gave me. But, you know, we go through so much. We go through so much, but God, yeah, He does use those things, those broken places in our lives to reach other people. So you have to be transparent, you know. You can't be afraid to tell your story, to tell your truth, you know. My life is an open book. It is what it is. What you see is what you get. You know, you can like it. You don't have to like it. But this is my life. This is my truth, and it's going to reach somebody. You know. So yeah.
And I like to when people come on my show, I have them to do a testimonial part because on Living Your Dreams with Rosita, my thing is to helping to inspire others to follow their dreams and not give up. And a lot of people give up right at their breaking point. Right at the breaking point. You know, they don't know that, okay, I'm going through all of this, but when God started taking things, when He started taking things and removing people out of your life and stuff, a lot of people want to give up because they thinking like, is it worth it? But not knowing that your breakthrough is getting ready to happen, and those people that He removed don't belong on your next level.
That's right.
Those things that He is removing out of your life is to be removed so He can bless you with the nicer things that's on your next level that He has for you. So don't give up when things start happening to you. That's why I love for people to come on my show, because your testimony, somebody else is going through that. And need to hear it. You know, so you are helping me to inspire other people to follow their dreams and let nothing and no one stop you from following your dreams.
Because you can rest assured, if God has a plan, the enemy also has a plan. You know, because he don't want you to be blessed. He don't want you to walk in that, you know, that place that God have ordained for you. So if He can block it, He will. So you got to know. And if you're not going through any trials, or you're not, then you're probably not on the right path. Because the moment you step forth in doing what God called you to do, that dream, that goal that you have, baby, every type of obstacle is gonna come.
It's gonna come.
And you have to know that, and you have to remember that and remind yourself when you're going through it, because you're gonna forget. You're gonna be like, now wait a minute, why am I going through all this stuff? Well, baby, you're going through it because God got something for you up the road. You know, just turn that corner, just get to the corner. You know, it's right there. But you're right when you say a lot of times we give up too soon. You know, and the Bible says, like, this race is not given to the swift, it's not given to the strong, but it's given to that one who endured to the end. You gotta continue. You gotta keep pushing. You know. So, that goal is there. You gotta make the move. You know, you have to do it. You gotta be determined. Like it doesn't matter what's coming my way, because I'm telling you, I went through divorce, I went through abuse, I went through so much turmoil. You know, I could have easily given up and just say, you know what, this is not for me. But I stayed the course. And I trusted God in the process. I said, Lord, I don't understand what's going on in my life right now. But I yet trust you. You know, you control, you hold my future. You hold my destiny. My destiny's in your hands. So even though I'm going through some craziness, I know you got me. And so I'm just grateful that I did not allow, you know, my circumstances and my trials to stop me in my tracks, because He tried, you know. But I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today, you know, if I allowed Him to win. So you can't let the enemy win.
And you wouldn't be doing it with the passion that you have.
Exactly.
Because when you say it and you singing it, you mean it.
That's right.
That's right. It ain't something else that somebody done gave you to sing. It's something that you went through.
That's right.
Yes. I can't wait to hear her sing. So where do you see yourself in the future?
man, I see myself just continually, traveling. I want to be international. I'm like, God doesn't have limits. And we shouldn't either. We shouldn't put ourselves in a box. I love the people I love to minister to the people in church. I love to minister to the people that's not in church. I can relate to the ones that have experienced church hurt and refuse to ever step foot back in the church.
Exactly.
Because God still loves you. He still, is calling for you to do great things,
Exactly.
So, I just want to continue to inspire others,
Yes.
wherever that leads me. I see myself just going.
Yes.
At first I was a single parent for children. They were little, people
Yes.
like, you don't need to do anything. God didn't call you to do nothing. Sit down and raise those kids. My kids are grown now,
Yes.
and I finished that course. So it's my time to give back. It's my time to get out there and obey God.
Exactly.
So I see myself continually traveling and just spreading the word, spreading the gospel.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a break and we will be right back. So I'm going to have her to perform this song that she has. So y'all stay tuned to Living Your Dreams with Rosita. We'll be right back with Miss IVA Foster. And next, coming up on Living Your Dreams with Rosita, performing live, gospel singer IVA Foster.
I know you've been down for a while now. That smile is covered by your frown now. Depression's all over your face. Seems like there's no saving grace. And people walking out of your life, things went wrong when they should have gone right. And you're tired of all the confusion, abuse, and misunderstandings. But I read it in the word, these trials won't overtake you. Keep on believing and holding on, 'cause I know it's working for your good. It's working for your good. It's working for your good. Oh, it's working for your good. It's working for your good. It's working for your good. So trust in the Lord with all of your heart, and lean not to your own understandings, but in all of your ways acknowledge the Lord, and He will direct your path, and He'll show you where to go and what to do. Stand on His promises, and He will see you through. So whatever it is you're going through, just remember He knows what's best for you. And it's working for your good. It's working for your good. It's working for your good. And I know that it's working for your good. I said it's working for your good. It's working for your good. I know it seems so hard right now, and you may want to throw in a towel. You say, God, this is too much for me to bear. Not sure I can wear this crown. But God says, when you're weak, I'm strong. And these trials, they won't last too long. He's preparing you for greater. And I know it's working. Ooh, it's working. It's working for your good. And I know that it's working. I believe it's working. It doesn't feel good right now, but it's working. It's working for your good. Working for your good.